Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video on time frames and why some Indian platforms come by default with the 75-minute time frame. So we'll discuss those things and see what we can learn about time frames in this video. Before I begin, I would like to mention that this is an educational channel. All content over here is for the sake of education. Kindly read the disclaimer that you see on the screen and in the description below. With that said, let's proceed. So we'll straight away jump into a chart. We will take a Nifty 50 chart. This is the spot chart. Not much happening. I've just got my automatic fib working over here. And there's a lot of video in the membership section for people who want to specialize in Fibonacci. Majority of the videos in the membership area is on Fibonacci. All right, so we've got some Fibonacci working over here as well, but that's not the reason I'm making this video. I'm making this videos specifically for two time frames that nobody discusses. You will also notice that a lot of our Indian trading platforms come with 75 minutes as one of the default settings. Have you ever wondered why it is there? So let's take a deep dive into why there's a 75-minute time frame and how it makes sense for India and how we can use 125 minutes as well. All right. So let me see if I can split this page into two. Yes, I can. And I shall make this also Nifty. And I shall apply this indicator to the entire layout. Okay, I'll reset this. I'll make this 75 minutes. And I'll make this 125 minutes and it'll look like this. I'll get rid of the sessions break, apply to all. Okay, so now I have Nifty 50 75 minutes time frame over here and 125 minutes time frame over here. All right, I'll just quickly get rid of one of them. So now this is 125 minutes. Let me just explain some match to you, and that should clear out why we have 75 minutes time frame and the 40 is the last. Okay, no problem. So our Indian markets, if you notice, work from 9:15 to 3:30, which is nothing but I think 6 hours and 15 minutes. So 9:15, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, that is 6 hours. 9:15 to 3:15 is 6 hours, and then our markets end at 3:30, so that's another 15 minutes. So basically our stock markets are working for 6 hours and 15 minutes. If you bring that entire set into only minutes, you'll have to multiply 6 hours into 60 minutes. You'll get 360, and then you'll have to add the 15 extra minutes. So basically our Indian stock markets in terms of minutes is 375 minutes. Now if you want to have a perfect number and not a number with decimals at the later on, you'll basically do 375 divide by 5, and what you will get is 75. So if you want to see a perfect 5 candle day, it has to be 75 minutes. That way each candle will be 75 minutes and you'll have a perfect 5 candle day, breaking your day of 375 minutes into 75 minutes each. If you further break it down, 375 divide by 3, what you'll get is 125. All right, so again, it's a perfect division. If you divide by 2, you'll get some decimal. I think it'll be 187 or something like that. I'm not too sure. Let me just grab my calculator. Yeah, I think I've done this in the past as well. So if I divide 375 divided by 2, I get 187.5. So that 0.5 will come. If I divide 375 divided by 4, I get 93.75. So I always get a decimal. But if you don't want the decimals, it is these two that give you round figures. So 375 by 5 is 75. 375 by 3 is 125. So if you want to see the Indian indices in perfect 3 candle breakup or 5 candle breakup with no decimals, this is the right way to go about doing it. Now 75 minutes time frame is generally there on most platforms. If it's not there, you can add it. 125 minutes you will not find in most platforms, and you can add it. Also, when you add suppose now you want to do 2 candles a day. If you divide 375 by 2, you get 187.5. You can't actually make a you can't add custom level. When you say minutes, you can't add 187.5. That 0.5, it tells you it cannot do. You can't add decimals. All right, so it has to be a round figure. And 75 minutes 5 candles is a perfect division, and 125 minutes 3 candles is a perfect division for especially our Indian indices that work for 375 minutes every day, or 6 hours and 15 minutes is one and the same thing. 6 hours and 15 minutes is equal to 375 minutes. All right, so I hope now you have the maths understood. Delete. Now you also will notice that once you do this and you have this is my auto custom Fibonacci, but even if I use a normal Fibonacci and draw it, I'll pretty much get the same results. You see, I'm getting this Nifty is at the 50% mark currently, right? And this is my auto Fibonacci, which is showing me the same thing. I've just altered it in such a way that I don't need to keep drawing myself. It does the maths for me and saves me the effort of drawing Fibonacci levels again and again. And why should I draw it again and again? If I want to switch from say Nifty to mid cap, it should look at the levels automatically and tell me, Bank Nifty automatically and tell me, Fin Nifty automatically and tell me, right? So this is what I wanted to explain, this auto Fibonacci. Maybe I'll make a separate video for members on what I'm using over here. I may have already made it, I'm not too sure. But this video is not about Fibonacci. This video is about time frame and why 75 minutes and 125 minutes are important. 75 minutes is important because it splits the day into perfect 5 candles, no decimals, and 125 minutes can be used because it splits our Indian stock markets into 3 candles, perfect 3 candles with no decimals. All right, you will also notice that if you want to do a trend analysis, which way the market is going, you're better off studying 75 minutes, 125 minutes one day. You can do 75 minutes, 125 minutes, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. So these are the things that I would have chosen if I had to do a trend analysis. Now, US has ended really bad. So let's just look at US charts. US 30, if you look at it yesterday, disaster. Look at this. In the last 2 days, from what I hear in the news, $5 trillion has been vaporized from the US stock markets with the Trump tariff coming into effect, and the other countries, revolting against it and introducing their own tariffs. With all this drama happening, about $5 trillion has been vaporized in the last 2 days. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly, I'm not there to judge that. We will just discuss charts. And this is how the US 30 looks. This is how US 500 looks. This is how NASDAQ looks. So it's pretty brutal. I'll probably make a separate video in what I think will happen in the coming week. But what I wanted to get across over here in this video is the importance of time frames and why 75 minutes, 125 minutes are important. Let's do an analysis. All right. So Nifty for me on the 75 minutes time frames looks like this. On the 125 minutes time frames looks like this. On the 4-hour time frame it looks like this. On the daily time frame it looks like this. On weekly time frame it looks like this. On a monthly time frame it looks like this. Now let me just switch to 75 minutes again. You will see that it's pretty much giving me the same thing. Nothing is changing. The 50% Nifty is still sitting at 50%. On the 125 also is pretty much showing me the same thing. On the 4-hour also it's pretty much showing me the same thing. It's just compressing the view. In my view, for intraday studies and short-term swings, you're much better off studying charts on 75 minutes, 125 minutes and 4-hour time frame. Just let me do one more maths and see. 15 minutes also gives you a perfect 25 candle day. So if you go down to 15 minutes, you get a round figure 25 candles every day. All right, so that also is good. Is 375 divided by what? No, 30 will give you an oddball. Yeah, 15 minutes will give you around 25. 375 divided by 15 will give you a day rounding off with 25 cancels each. So that could be very good for intraday. I have right now I'm currently working on from 5 minutes. I've switched to 15 minutes, and that seems to be working good for me at this point of time. And I see that in the last few days, all the action is happening in the first 1 hour. After that, the markets are just consolidating. All right, guys. So I hope I could make you understand how to split the Indian stock market time frames into perfect round figure candles. If you're using 15 minutes time frame, it's 25 candles rounded off. If you're using 75-minute time frame, it is 5 candles rounding off. If you're using 125 minutes, it's 3 candles rounding off the day. And that is the best way to study our stock markets for intraday. For intraday, 15 minutes is great. For a short-term trend, I would suggest use 75, 125, 4 hours, and then daily, if required, even weekly. All right. On that note, guys, I'll end this video. I hope this video could be of some use to you, especially in understanding why some of our trading platforms come with 75 minutes and how you could use 125 minutes as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you're a subscriber, consider becoming a member by clicking on the join button. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to our free Telegram channel. The link is given in the description, and buy all your Amazon products from our Amazon affiliate link. It's Amazon affiliate India link. Whenever you click it, you'll go to the Amazon site. You will not be paying anything extra, but we'll make a small commission every time you make a purchase through our Amazon affiliate link. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.